Om Shanti. So today's Avyakt Murli is of 9 January 1980, where Baba is talking about our subtle dress and subtle ornament. So Baba is telling, today, whilst BapDada was specially watching the entertaining games of you children, he became amused and smiled. What game were you playing? BapDada has given all of you residents of the most elevated confluence age and whose life is valuable as diamond. You most elevated children of BapDada, you godly children, you elevated Slola of Brahmin clan, you long lost and now found children of confluence age, a variety of dresses with matching jewellery and also an elevated seat on which to sit so that each of you can dress and adorn yourself according to time. BapDada has given us many dresses and matching jewelries. In the golden age, you change into different dresses and wear different ornaments. But it is at this time that you have to fill yourself with sanskars of the different dresses and jewelry with Brahma Baba has adorned you Brahmin children. However, it was entertaining to see, even though you have such beautiful dresses and adornments, some people still put on their dirty old dress. Do you know what your dress and adornment for Amrit vela? Do you know what your dress for the whole day are? You children have been given a variety of titles by BapDada. You have a different set of dresses for the stage of each title and also different set of adornment for the different virtues. How many variety of dress and set of adornments do you have? You should constantly remain seated on your decorated seat according to the type of dress you wear and the type of sets of adornment you use. Count how many dresses you have to stabilize. In the stage of that title means to wear the dress. Sometimes wear the dress of a world benefactor. Sometimes of a master almighty authority, and sometimes a spinner of discus of self-realization. Wear your dress according to your task and time, as well as this. Also adorn yourself with virtues accordingly. Put on different sets of jewelry. Wear the jewelry on your wrist, around your neck, on your ears, and on your forehead. On your forehead, have the awareness of being an embodiment of bliss. This is the chindi, ornament similar to tilak, but with a chain attached to it. Through your lips constantly speak of things that give the experience of bliss. This is the necklace to wear around your neck. On your wrist, that is whilst working, do so in the state of bliss. These are the bracelet on your wrist. With your ears constantly listen to the things that make you an embodiment of bliss. These are your earrings. Your feet should be dancing in service towards becoming the embodiment of bliss. That is, every step you take should be towards becoming the embodiment of bliss and making the others sing. This is the adornment of your feet. Now, have you understood this set of virtues? Have you worn the complete set? Similarly, you must wear different sets of at different times. You know how to wear the set, do you not? Or is it that when you put on your earrings, you leave off your necklace? Nowadays, people usually wear the whole set. So you have such a set of elevated jewelries, do you not? Then why don't you use them? Why don't you wear it? Why do you leave off all of your beautiful dresses and put on a dress covered with mud of body consciousness instead? Today, Baba was watching the competition of your dress and adornment and seeing which children remain constantly adorned throughout the day and which children stayed busy in putting on and taking off their dress. One moment they put on one dress and the next moment they would take that dress off and put on a dress of a lower quality. They were unable to keep a top quality beautiful dress on for a long time. So what did Baba see? Some children even put on a bad smelling dress. What bad smell did it have? They put on the dress that had the bad smell of attachment to their body relations and physical objects. This bad smell could be the smelt from far away. Some put on the dress of dirty skin. They put on criminal eye dress of looking at the skin. Some children wore a dirty dress of such dirty skin. Others wore a dress stained with dirty marks. Dirty marks means to see the defect of other and imbibe them. There were also some dresses that were badly stained. The dresses of some were even badly stained with blood. Why were they stained with blood? To commit sin repeatedly means to commit suicide of the soul. Some souls were even wearing the dress through which they committed suicide of their elevated stage. Now just think about how was the differences between the dress of your elevated titles and those dirty dresses. Elevated souls should be wearing top quality dresses. So what did Baba see? Some children wore that elevated dress throughout the day and also wore their full set of jewelry and remained seated on their seat as well. Seat very well. However, there were some who were not able to wear the beautiful dress that was put in front of them, even though they wanted to. So, from Amrit Vela throughout the day, you must wear your set of elevated jewelry. Constantly wear your dress of elevated title and adorn yourself with virtues. Then, just as the golden age, the maids carry the train of the dress of the world emperor and world empress. So now, when you stabilize in your stage of dress of title, conquerors of Maya and confluent age self-souvenir, then the five elements and five vices will carry the train of your dress. They will become subservient to you. Visualize the scene of Ravan 10 head becoming your servant and calling you conquerors of Maya. However, when your dress is just tight and your train is long and loose, then these 10 servants will follow you carrying your train. The king and queens of today who also wear long robes so that the servant can carry their trains. If the robes are not long all the time, or you're not right strict with your titles, then those same servant will take off your dress because it will be loose. Now make your dress tight, fit you perfectly. With with determination. Determination is your belt. Wah, 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 wah. Tighten the belt of your dress with this determination and you will always be safe. Your servants now know what dress you have to wear and also how to keep it tight. Wear whatever dress you want at any time, but don't wear a dirty dress. Take the benefit of variety of dresses and matching jewelry. Brahma Baba and BapDada has given you the dowry of magic jewelry. Don't put aside your dowry that BapDada has given you and put on the clothes of your previous dowry. Some children some children not only accept dowry that BapDada gives them, but also keep their old dress hidden away somewhere to wear sometime. When your old attachment pulls you, you put on the old dress. You put aside your very precious dress and put on a torn dress, but don't do this anymore. If you are still keeping something hidden away, then burn it, and having burnt it, don't even keep the ashes. Throw the ashes in the ocean, and you will remain constantly adorned, seated on BapDada's heart throne. If you get off your throne, that you should be hung on the gallows, falsely gathered. Sometime of greed, sometime of attachment. So let go of the gallows and remain seated on the heart throne. You have been keeping your dowry safe, have you not? So now use it. Don't just keep your dowry to one side. Don't just keep looking at it and thinking how very good it is, but use it and claim the first number in the dress competition. You have been told that you claim a number by doing something constantly. Even everyone knows how to wear a dress, but not everyone knows how to keep the dress in a constant tip-top condition. Your number is dependent on being constantly adorned. Will the foreigners or Bharat of people of Bharat come first in this competition? You can all claim as much as you want. Outside, only one person in a competition can claim the first prize, whereas here many people can claim the first prize. Here the treasure is limitless. And so all of those who come in the first division will receive a first prize. Cha, what are you going to do from tomorrow? Throughout the whole day from vela, remain with the Father and wear your various dress and remain adorned with your various set of matching jewelries. From amrit vela onwards, wear your dress of the first number. Papa is only going to take such beautifully adorned brides back with him. He is not going to take anyone else. Those who come first in the competition of remaining with the father will return home with the father. Those who don't remain with the father will not return home with the father either. So constantly remember this slogan. Constantly keep this tilak on you. I'll remain with you and return home with you. You know how much someone can enjoy a competition. Baba shows this competition to Brahma Baba in subtle region. Because Brahma Baba remembers you children. Baba shows him what state you children are in. With such constantly adorned idols, to great souls who understand how important the elevated life controls each is, to those who transform their enemies into their cooperative servants, to such master almighty authorities who constantly stay in the subtle combined form of the self and the Father, to such supremely worshipped and praiseworthy souls, BapDada's love, remembrance, and namaste. From we souls, we children also, love, remembrance, and good morning. Namaste, Baba, namaste. Shukriya, Baba, shukriya. BapDada's sweet, elevated version of serviceable children. The praise of you, serviceable children, is very great because you become equal to Father. Baba comes to serve your children. You are also instruments, so you have become equal to Baba. It is those that become equal that are praised. Only those who become equal to Father can remain constantly combined with Him. If you are not equal, you cannot remain combined with Him. So, to become equal to the Father means to keep your self-respect constantly. Does Papa ever forget his self-respect? So to be equal to Father means to keep your self-respect constantly. Are you like this? Just as automatically remain aware of your body, so too do you equally remain constantly aware of the Father and service. You don't have to remember your body because it is automatically remembered. Similarly, you should automatically remember Papa and service. If you have to labor to stay in remembrance with Him, how are you going to make others into easy yogis? You need to remain an easy and a natural yogi to gain the qualification of a serviceable child. Now, according to the time, all of your laboring should have finished. If you are still even now having a labor or have any question of why or what, then you can't perform your duty. To ask why or what means to stand in a queue. If you yourself are standing in a queue, then how are you going to satisfy other souls and make them content? If you yourself are still asking, how would you become a bestower? To be serviceable means to continue to give and then to receive. Those who are themselves asking why and what are those who keep begging like beggars. Give me power, give me cooperation, make me so successful in carrying out this task. To ask like this is like your royal begging. So how can those who are in queue like beggar become bestower and give to other? Your childhood has now ended. In your childhood you were given total freedom. You were given freedom to become sensitive and cry. You were also free to think whatever you wanted to think. However, no longer. You have now reached your stage of retirement. Things of your childhood are not continued in your age of retirement. There are no longer be any question of what or why. Those who ask such questions are of baby quality. Those who are babies cannot become babies' wives. The contract is now just between husband and wife. Your baby stage has now ended. You have to become equal to the father, and so you have to become like husband and wife. Little children are not said to be equal. When the boy grows up and becomes a father, he is said to be equal. So now finish any baby quality. Should not even think that your sanskars are not in harmony. You have to make them harmonious. Who would say that their sanskar are not in harmony? Who would say this one cannot change or this one won't listen? Who speak the language of won't and can't? Now it has to happen. You have to say Haji. You were told earlier that to think of yourself as the head of zone is also to be limited. Look at the map and see what your zone is. It is just a place. Do you want to become master of unlimited or just one place? Don't think that if your place changes, stage will be transformed. If Papa were to send you somewhere, would you be ready for this? If Papa send you anywhere, even abroad, you should be ever ready. Papa can send you abroad or anywhere else from here. When you have to go, you automatically receive power. So from tomorrow, shall we start to move everyone around? When a new bulletin is issued, don't say that you want 1 or 2 years, 2 or 4 months to prepare yourself. Do you have this courage? Anyway, what things do you have that belong to you? If something belongs to you, then it is everything. Whereas if nothing belongs to you, nothing is yours. Whatever belongs to Baba is yours. And everything that belongs to Baba is unlimited. So everything of yours is also unlimited. To be unlimited means that everything belongs to you. BapDada constantly gives special cooperation to all of your children because you're an instrument of service, and special serviceable souls are given special cooperation. Those who perform a special task would be remembered first. In the world outside, when you study any particular history, who are remembered first in that history? Those who were special are remembered. Even the history of Confluence Age, it is the special and serviceable souls who are specially remembered first. Whenever BapDada remembers anyone, he automatically remembers those who are serviceable. He does not have to be told to remember anyone. All of you have to do is become able to receive the return of special remembrance. Baba gives you all the return of your remembrance, but sometimes because of their carelessness, those who should be able should receive it do not take it. Whatever Baba has, he gives to you. He gives to everyone. But those who receive it are number wise. Blessing, may you be double light and remain as loving and detached as a lotus flower by surrendering all that you have to Father. To belong to Father means to give all your burden to Father. To be double light means to surrender everything you have to Father. Even your body is not yours. When even your body does not belong to you, what else would you keep? All of you have made this promise. This body is yours, this mind is yours, this wealth is yours. Since you have said that everything is yours, what burden would you keep? Just keep the example of the lotus in your awareness and remain constantly loving and detached, and you will become double light. Slogan: you souls who are embodiment of happiness are easily able to overcome any adverse situation by remaining stable in your original state. So how important Saman is. Be a continuous Samandhari. Thank you, Baba. Thank you. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.